And I think that there's nothing wrong with genre, and it's a useful tool, but I think that there can be a flattening of music, and you can kind of like, it can kind of brush over, you know, songs that you might love that don't typically fit into like the genre that you would consider. So I think, yeah, I really value kind of human musical curation and the joy of just like having friends recommend stuff to you, or having a podcast or radio show you like. I think it's really special.
Yeah, it's a little more like, the word sounds douchey, but it is a little more authentic, right? When someone says, "Oh, I saw this." Like, I remember going into CD stores and just buying it because the art was metal as fuck.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Cannibal Corpse CDs and like shirts because like they were insane, and I loved it. And then eventually, like, I was like, let's listen to these 25 track death metal albums, and I ended up loving it. Right. So it's funny how we find music and how it ends up in our lives. Right. And I think you're right. You have to have that human curation where people say like, hey, you might like this, and you might end up hating it. But it's that notion of like people just trying to, that is special. Right. And we're finding that less now. People are about sounds and quick formats of content, and, you know, their attention spans, like, as we know with ADHD, they're harder to keep. So you really have to have someone that keeps your attention and hits all the I's and T's for you to get a follow and to keep your subscribers. So it's hard, but you kind of got to be broad sometimes to help people find new things.